Welcome back, survivors. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to Dinosystem, where we're in our kind of brand new base of sorts right now. And I haven't actually gotten many comments on the last episode, which I'm a bit surprised at. It was the one where we kind of found out that we have a bit of a... Okay, just an ankylosaur. We have a little bit of a biology problem from being able to maintain the dinosaur populations on the island. Because the Tyrannosaurs are both... All the children seem to be males only. And I think by the time they're grown enough to be able to have children of their own, the females are all probably going to be past the point of being able to lay eggs. So I think that's a pretty dangerous, well, bad problem there for us to encounter. You know what? With all the ankylosaurs and without having any names given, we're going to name this Ankylo Lake, I think, is a fitting name for it. Nope, not that one. Is it M? There we go. Ankylo Lake. That's a pretty good name for that. And does surround the entire lake. Okay. So with their population being... Yeah, there are a few, between 3 and 6. So there are 2 females and at least 2 young males. So I don't really know if we'll actually see their population have a chance to rebound or not. Now, I'm going to slowly walk our way towards the main base so we can go get ourselves some food. But yeah, unfortunately, the population might not do so hot for the Tyrannosaurs. However, that has made me wonder if we should do something a little different with the series. Because we are at episode 28, I think this is now? Episode 28 with the previous series already... Oh! That's a buried egg, but I don't know what exactly... Oh, that's a Troodon. Okay, that's an alpha. And is in heat, so we'll kind of leave them alone if we can. So I was just hoping to make our way back to... And there are the Triceratops down here, so I think if we go by them, we should be okay. But with the populations on the island kind of fading off and dying and slimming as they are, maybe we should look at Dinosystem's other game mode that I haven't actually ever touched on the channel, which is sort of the God mode in a way, as it's called. Ooh. Okay, there's a Tyrannosaur there. So we'll try to be sneaky and... Actually, I should figure out where the hell even am I? Like, is this... No, this isn't our Gabriel's Rest in that, so that must mean we're still a bit to the west of it. For some reason, I always get east and west mixed up direction-wise. North-south, I have no problem with, but east and west, for some reason, that just sends me... I don't know if it's because they're spelled too similarly or not, but anyway, that's just something for me, but... Because we have the populations doing what they are, and there is still another game mode of Dinosystem to show off on the channel, I think maybe we'll look at doing that starting next week, possibly. I do want to see what your guys' feedback is and what you would prefer. Just because the comment section was pretty quiet for the past episode. And I actually should do it... Oh, there is a Troodon down here. I don't know if there's the Tyrannosaurs here anymore. Doesn't look like it. I wonder if maybe they moved off trying to keep tabs on food and stuff like that, but... Yeah, so we'll see, depending on the comments are, and I'm fairly certain the last episode went up without problem, but anyway, we may do that, just because it's probably going to be a while before we will see another update to Dinosystem. Yeah, sure, we'll eat that and probably get some sleep here, since we're in somewhere nice and kind of sheltered. And my thinking was, that way we would sort of do almost like a documentary style-ish, where we would be able to observe the animals. We wouldn't have to worry about hunting them or interacting with them or dying from them. We could actually try to maintain our own island with things. And slowly watch them just go about their lives, help out, create some adversities, etc. Just almost like well, basically a God mode and watch... Oh god, all I have had to drink has been water, but... I also have a little bit of a cold I'm working through, so if my voice sounds a little different, I do deeply apologize, but Living up in Canada, you are prone to getting them, and they suck. Well, I think a cold anywhere sucks, but... Yeah, I don't even see the Tyrannosaurs over here anymore, so I think they... Well, there is the corpse of one, but I think they've all migrated out and gone somewhere, so... It does seem to be that the island is going to slim down on its population pretty soon. And I don't know if I actually have an axe or anything here. Yeah, no, I don't. So, with the series having gone as far as we have, and the only real thing left being taming, which, I'll be honest, does not look like we have high chances of taming things either, because the Troodon are pretty limited in their numbers as well. If I check on our zoology, 6 and 12, so there's a little more, but, again, still not very high numbers for them. Yeah, that's a very old female, too, so she'll probably be going down in just a little bit as well, so that'll even... More numbers of them are going to be shaved off, but if we do God mode, that'll let us control populations a little more, and also... I'm hoping do a little bit of terraforming, but I don't know for certain. I've never actually gone into the God mode side of things, which makes me kind of excited to want to try showing it off. Well, there is the nest still over here, but I don't think there's anything really left to it. Yeah, there's nothing left there. I don't know where any of the populations have really gone to. Like, I know... Yeah, here's one of the Tyrannosaurs. Although there were two originally around here. I guess maybe what we'll do is pack up and start moving to our new camp, because Gabriel's Rest would provide a lot of resources like fruits and water, but it's kind of built up and there's not really any wildlife over here, so maybe we'll try to be a little bit more nomadic like that and just follow them wherever they'll go. Oh, little Triceratops making his way along, though. Oh, we had a lot of meat. Still that we can... Oh, shoot. I guess we'll carry the quiver like this for a little bit. And take this along with us. Yeah, so we got the little Triceratops there. Just avoiding... Oh, just born, basically. And no parents around for it. We'll just kind of leave that. I think it's going to be summer we might see a die-off of some more species. It seems to be... Not so much the winter, but I think the summers with how hot it gets and how rare water can get to be. I think that is where we'll see a number of species just kind of die off and slim down on them. Like, we got the Triceratops down here. And the Tyrannosaur probably just going to... Oh, yeah, there are the two of them. Yeah, so we'll probably have to be pretty careful as we go anywhere near them. But the island, and I feel like a lot of the gameplay, we've shown off what Dinosystem has at this point. The only thing I haven't really done, like I say, is, well, this series has been hunted a Tyrannosaur or two, which I don't really think we will be doing. We do gotta be careful. She's actually only 38 days, but if that is only adult there... I don't know how long it'd take for the males that are running about to grow up. And yeah, I already see that another watering hole is about to dry completely up. And I think the summers are too brutal even for all the poor animals alongside us as we're trying to go about. It is 35 degrees and still not even summer yet, so... It can be pretty brutal on the islands. That's another thing. I don't know how much control we'll have, or we would have, if we do the God mode thing. But again, it's just something, it's been kind of touched on and continually developed and as an option for you to do. We've just never really experimented with it. So I'm thinking this may be one of the better times now that we've kind of tapped another series for its potential so far. There's nothing else really to build, there's nothing else really to do, and we're not really going to be able to save the population of the Tyrannosaurs given just basic biology to it, really. I should see where the hell I am, just because I got these two mountains here, but I think Ankylo Lake is still up north here. Yeah, there it is. Just want to keep an eye around. Oh, another Troodon. Oh. Well, we found all the Troodons. There we go. So there is a healthy population of them down here, but I don't see any nests, so I don't know... Oh, no, there is a nest right there of them. Oh, actually, there's a lot of eggs in that. I don't think I'll really be going after any of that, but it's at least they should be continuing all right. And again, the Tyrannosaurs here, they got their small family, but I don't know if they would actually be able to continue on the species, just because of the numbers and the age differences. So I'll wait and see what your guys' feedback is, and if you would be up for seeing sort of God mode of Dinosystem. And then that way, that gives us even more control about how many animals we want to, say, keep and put together for our own personal island. Okay, we'll drop all this here. What do I need for thatch? Because I think that's a lot of leaves and some more wood. Thankfully, we do have pine trees, so we'll be able to go and work on that a bit. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we'll start gathering all the leaves so they can't really blow away on us. So I just need 4, 3, 2... Okay, that should be everything we need right there. Then we'll still have to take down one tree, but it should be pretty easy to do. Okay, well, this should anyway be the 10 leaves we need anyway. We'll take these, plug them into here, and then we just need to find... Actually, we'll probably have to make a new axe while we're here. So let me just find a couple of stones. There we go. Make ourselves the thatch, get the last piece of the shelter sort of put together. Clean that off quick, and then we can put all of these together, and we have ourselves a new axe. There we go. But I do want to keep Dinosystem on the channel as something where I don't know if... We'll kind of have to see how the God Mode version does if we do go through with it. Just because it is one of my steadier series that has brought kind of continued views and is still probably my best performing series on the channel as well. Seems like I found a little niche of sorts that's been working for us. So which one... I guess it doesn't really matter which tree we take down, but... We'll see if we can get this tree knocked down quick enough so we can get the wood and put the thatch roof on. Then we'll have another camp basically fully furnished and completed for a year. And just a couple more hits. There we go. Okay, so we'll start with the wood because we need that the most. Oh, we've got a little baby Triceratops wandering around. You know what? I want to see. Maybe we can do something to help the little guy out. I think they eat leaves, so maybe what we'll try to do is get a leaf off. Reaching a spot to sleep. Okay, yeah, so he does have a little herd that he's with, so... Ooh, actually we should be careful because we got some potentially nasty neighbors down to the south here. That's a fairly big pack of them. So we're going to have to definitely mind ourselves, because we'll also have the Tyrannosaurs off to the east. That may prove troublesome as well. But I think we've really accomplished a lot on this second... Okay, well, we have a little bit of dinosaur mating going on. At least it's nothing too graphic to have on in the video. I'm actually kind of surprised, because it's... Okay, yeah, he is old, but they still may be... Oh, and pregnant, so... Mating season is underway. So there's still a chance that maybe the Tyrannosaurs can come out okay. But then again, the males also have to survive through another whole year before they'll be able to mate, so it might be pretty tough for them. I think with that, we can put the thatch on now. Yeah, and I think, what's the best way? Oh, maybe like this. Right there should be good. So we'll get the thatch all put together, that'll give us shelter here, and we basically have another camp completely done. Still no idea what we'll name this, if we'll even keep it. Like I say, you guys let me know in the comments what you'd like to see from the series going forward. I could try taming the Troodons and keep the island going, but I feel like that is kind of our last breath of sorts. So we'll either do that, or we'll switch things over, end the series off, and go into making our own island in God mode and monitoring the population and what the dinosaurs do like that. But it's going to be up to you guys in what you want to see and what you'd like me to be able to... Well, what you want to see and what I can do for you. We'll see how comments go, feedback like that, but I think there's not really too much I can really say or show for you guys. We've gotten ourselves a year under our belt. Everything we want to craft has really been crafted. It's just kind of existing on the island now. It's sort of that stasis period where you eventually get to if you played a survival game long enough. It's kind of that standpoint where all your needs have really been met, so you kind of might get a little complacent or just kind of find, why can we not get a better sleep? There we go. I don't know why it was so hard just to sleep right through, but you guys be sure to let me know, and we'll see where we'll take the series from here. So far, we've... God, why can I not just get any sleep? Am I sleeping on something or what? Okay, well now I can't sleep because it says I'm rested enough. Close that up, get a drink. And I don't really have too much to do right now because, again, we have everything really met for needs. We've got food in our shelter and we have plenty of animals out and about. We could try hunting. But I think with how the island's ecosystem is as delicate as it is, we probably won't do that. And we got Troodons to the south, but there's none that have hatched yet that we could try taming if you guys do want me to try on that end. So for now, we'll probably just leave this episode actually right here with just that little bit done. And you guys be sure to let me know in the comments what you'd like to see from the system. Well, not from the system, from the series about Dinosystem. There we go. Been a little while since I've been recording, so my apologies if it is a little patchy about what I'm trying to say and what actually comes out of my mouth. I do want to keep Dinosystem going, as I've said, so your feedback will probably govern and have basically be the roadmap of what you'd like to see with Dinosystem going forward. It's either going to continue with this for the last little bit of trying to tame an animal, or we'll switch gears and try running our own island or maintaining our own island or something. Until then, those survivors, I want to thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of Dinosystem, and I hopefully will catch you in the next video or the next series again very, very soon. Until then, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.